ladies and gentlemen, this is Rock Pony Brony Gamer. You pretty much already know who I am. Yesterday I did not have a good day at all, guys. It was not my day at all. Hell, if you've been watching most of my videos this past month, hell, it's not been my year, it hasn't been my month. The beginning of June of the beginning of 2016 felt good. Let's see, started out with my Denver Broncos going and winning the whole entire Super Bowl 50. And seeing my quarterback hit a man and go out in glory, along with our offensive tackle or guard, I don't know who it was, I don't remember, but he was a young guy from Colorado. Then March 29th, after I broke up with that stupid psycho bitch, Natalie, I thought everything was going to be good. I thought everything was going to be fine. And then trouble found my way again. When I dated that girl, by the way, if you're from Pueblo, or wherever the fuck she said she was from, her name is Tyler Rich. I call her Tyler Rich, the bitch. I know some of you people are going to say, hey, what's your language? There are probably kids watching. Well, I have no doubt there are. And if there are people who are adults with their kids, please forgive me. I've been through a lot, and I have to get what I have to say off my chest. Let's begin. You guys want to know the real story between my life? I might as well just go ahead and tell you flat out my story. I was born November 6th, 1992. I wasn't even supposed to be born, to be honest. The doctors said my mom wasn't even supposed to have babies because she was born not able to walk, because she was born of a thing called spinal bifida. And if some of you don't know what that is, go to Google, go to Encyclopedia, look it up, and you'll know what that is. Anyway, she was born with spinal bifida, and she still can't walk. Only way she could walk is her crutches. So, okay. Now that we got that out of the way, I was born in 1992. I was born with cataracts in both my eyes. Oh my god. I'm so tired, guys. I'm sorry. So anyway, I was born with cataracts, and I had to have surgery as a baby. And so at one point, and after they did the surgery, they put a patch on both eyes. So I was blind for a long while, guys. And then finally they took us up to Colorado Springs, and they did something on my eyes, and they fixed my sight to where I could see pretty much good. Not great, but good. They fixed the sight in my right eye, where I could see perfectly. But in the left eye, I can never see. I cannot really see good out of that eye, and I probably never will. Unless I wear these. So anyway, then at around age 5, I was in preschool. And, well, I was alone. I was wearing my glasses out. And I had no friends. I did not have one friend in the world. All the kids, they picked on me just because I wore glasses. And just because I was different. And even the teachers, for Christ's sake. Even the teachers were bad to me. My grandmother had worked for District 60 as a lunch lady. And well, one day, I had accidentally dropped my lunch, and my grandma was like, "Here, I'll go get you another one," and then the teacher goes, "No, you can pick it up and eat what's left." My grandma got mad, and I guess one day she went to my class and she saw how the kids were treating me. She saw how the teachers were treating me. So, finally she got mad and she went to the principal and they changed me out of that class and put me into another class. Well, so I went to a class, Honeybee. Well, I couldn't really say the same story. I mean, still, I had no friends when I went to that class, but the teachers treated me much better than the other ones. Though, but still a shout out to all you people. My name's Angel Philip V. Hill Jr. Okay, so back to the... So anyway, the girl who kept getting picked on, and I saw that they were picking on her, and all she wanted was somebody to play with. She did not have no one to play with whatsoever on her. And I did something that I probably should have did in the previous class, but I didn't have the guts to do it. I went up and I just had my arms open, like spread open, and I stood up. I said, "You leave her alone." The reason they were picking on her is because she didn't have no hair. Didn't understand. She had cancer. So, you know what? I was her only... Pretty much her only friend. I may not have... I was her friend. Her sister, she had a twin sister as well, and she was my sister's friend. And I think... So anyway, she was around, we played together, and I think she used to come play at my house. I think, I don't remember much. So anyway, then, later on, I had forgotten about her for a while, but I never forgot. She was my first friend. Then I went, and I met her, but all happy. So anyway, back to the story. Me and Vicky, we were dating, getting to know each other throughout middle school. One random day, I asked her, "Do you want to come over to my house, like on a date?" And I told her, "Tell your aunt," and her auntie wasn't going to let her because I was a guy. So I told her, "Well, tell her you're my sister's friend, and tell her that you want to go see my sister." Things changed after she did. So she came over, and of course my mom would tell me leave my door open, even though she should have knew I wouldn't have done anything anyway. And it's because my mom made me promise to stay a virgin. She made me promise to God, and I did. Later, during school, however, things were starting to get sad because over the weeks, the girl that I liked, the one I was scared to ask out, Alex Castellano. Shout out Alex Castellano. She liked me a lot. She took me out every single day. But I told her, no, I'm with Vicky. And I would do it every single day for 2 weeks. And then finally Vicky kind of got upset. And, like, not mad, but upset. And she finally got fed up with it. And this is because they were very good best friends. And her to be happy and me to be happy. And so we talked and she said, "Angel, will you do me a favor?" I said yes. And she's like, "Would you go out with her?" I said, "But I'll be with you," like in tears. I said that. I was like, "But I want to be with you." And then she said, "I think we need to see other people for a while. And then maybe one day we could get together again." I just nodded and like, yes. And then finally, I had a shot to ask out Alex. And we talked maybe for a few times. Heck, even a few times she would grab my arm. She would put it somewhere I did not like to really, I didn't feel comfortable having a girl put my arm in between her legs. It's just, I was only a kid at the time. And some boys just don't feel comfortable. Anyway, then I graduated from Pitt, me and Alex. I went to Central. Alex went to South.